Hello everybody, the Great Dino Ranger here again, back with another review. First off, Happy New Year, Happy 2023. Hope everyone is excited for the new year, especially if you're a Jurassic Park fan, like I am. So today, we're going to be taking a look, or starting off the new year with a brand new review, continuing off the things I got for Christmas. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Legacy Collection, Dr. Sarah Harding and Stegosaurus pack. This is a really awesome set, mainly because it comes with two new things, a new human figure, a new baby dinosaur, and those are pretty much the only new things. And then we have a repaint of a Stegosaurus. But before we get into those, let's take a look at this packaging. This packaging is amazing. So here at the front of the box, you can definitely see the packaging is based off of the RV trailers from the Lost World. Although it doesn't look 100% like it, especially with all those cages on the side there. But going past that, the colors with the camouflage design and the overall shape and the tires, it looks just like the bus from the Lost World, and I think it's really cool. Yeah, I just really hope that Mattel will eventually give us a legacy collection or just an actual vehicle toy of this vehicle. I think that would be really awesome if they did that, and hopefully they will. And here is the back of the packaging. Just shows you the renders of the figures you're getting, Dr. Sarah Harding and the Stegosauruses, both adult and baby. And you can see the same side of the bus from a different angle. Here at the top, you can see more windows on the roof and the headlights on top. And at the bottom, we got the tires. That's really cool. They even added detail on the bottom of the packaging. Here on the back, you got more windows and the tail headlights. And then the front, even though it's very narrow, you got the front of the vehicle right there, which looks really cool. And let's not forget about the cool inside art that is inside the packaging, which you can easily take out. And as you can see, it's the entire inside of the trailers. You got all the computer screens and monitors and the chair, and you got the windows showing jungle trees in the background, and it's nighttime and raining, so it matches exactly how it was in the Lost World, which is really cool. So here are the figures out of the box, and I really like this set. I think it's a cool little set that kind of tells the story of a certain scene from the movie, which in this case, Sarah Harding getting in trouble with the Stegosaurus parents after they caught her getting too close to the baby. So obviously the only two new things of the set are the human figure and the baby. So we'll have to take a look at the Stegosaurus first, since that one is not really a new figure. It is more of a repaint, which is a bit unfortunate considering since this is from the Lost World. Would have been cool if Mattel took the extra time to maybe give us a brand new Stegosaurus sculpt to match the one from the Lost World. But either way, they did give us the Lost World colors, which I appreciate very much. Kind of brings you back to that specific scene and that dinosaur in the movie. But just like all the past Stegosaurs that we've been getting, except for the Dinoscape one, but all the other ones are all the same sculpt, just different colors. So, and this is a beautiful sculpt too. So basically this is the Jurassic World Stegosaurus and not the Lost World. But either way, it's greatly sculpted and the paint job is really good. The head sculpt looks nice as always. The detailing on the underside here and on the limbs, full of fine scale detail and skin wrinkles and folds and muscle definition there on the leg there. So it's a really nice Stegosaurus mold. I don't dislike it. I really enjoy it. Just would have been nice to get an actual Lost World version. And the paint job looks nice too. I would say that the brown on the plates probably could have been a bit different, in my opinion. Maybe a darker shade of brown. And as you can see, the plates are nicely sculpted, matches just like the other Stegosaur plates. So yeah, the brown on the plate should have been just a teensy bit darker. Probably would have made it look a little bit better. In terms of articulation, it's the same as the other Stegosaurs. Like this one is a little bit more fluent, a little bit more nicer to move around. So the neck here can go up and down, left and right, and can rotate 360 all the way around. So really nice posability going on there. And the front limbs can go forward about that far and cannot really go back too much. So very limited amount of movement there. And on the back legs, they can go up about that far and forward just a tiny bit before the stomach or the side of the body gets in the way. And the legs can obviously pivot in and out, which is a typical trademark when it comes to Mattel figures. So basic articulation again for the Stegosaurus, but you don't really need to get dramatic poses with these dinosaurs. They're usually shown just grazing, and then that's pretty much it. And then, as I said before, what's different about this figure is it comes with the scan code, which is underneath the little plate here. And weirdly enough, it still has the sticker slot on the bottom of the foot. So you can tell Mattel used an older mold, which is what this is, except they just got rid of the sticker and definitely retooled it a little bit to add the scan code underneath one of those plates. But overall, this Stegosaurus is really nice. The action feature, unfortunately, I didn't show it on this video on the point of this recording, but it's the typical tail swinging action if you push down on a plate. The green here looks really nice. Looks like the Lost World one. Would have been nice if the green probably covered a little bit more on the body and less of that brown. But from a distance, it looks like a Lost World Stegosaurus. So I guess that's what you want, right? So yeah, the Stegosaurus, although it's just a repaint, it's a pretty nice figure overall, and it's a great addition to adding to your Stegosaurus herd. And with the naturalistic colors, toy photography in realistic places is going to look really nice. We'll go ahead and bring in an older figure of the Stegosaurus. This is, again, from Mattel during their Fallen Kingdom 2018 line, so years ago. And you can see they are the exact same sculpt, just obviously different colors, and one has the new scan code thing, but they're basically the same. And yeah, that would basically cover it for the Stegosaurus. Next, we're going to take a look at one of the newer pieces of this set, and that is the baby Stegosaurus. So this is a brand new sculpt from Mattel, and this baby looks absolutely adorable. It looks just like the baby Stegosaurus from the Lost World, specifically the animatronic that they used, which actually this figure looks highly accurate compared to the animatronic, except for the colors a little bit here and there, but the overall sculpt and look looks just like the baby from the film. As you can see on this cute little head right here, got nice scale detail around the head and skin lines on the bottom. Nice little sculpted ridges around the eye. I like the black eye with the white dot. It makes it look shiny and cute like it was in the film. And here on the side, you got that nice dinosaur skin texture that's not really pebbled or scaled, but it's like lines, kind of. So it looks like rough skin. So I think it looks really good, and you got some little bumps coming out of the skin here and there. And you got the cute little stubby tail with the cute little Thegomizer nubs there. On the bottom, you got nice, smoother line sculpts for the skin. And same goes with the other side. And the limbs look really good too in terms of sculpted work. Looks really nice. And the colors look nice as well. Maybe not this type of green in the film, but it was green on the animatronic, but it would have been nice to have a gray. And here you can see we got a new scan code underneath the tiny little plates up here. And the plates are nicely sculpted too. Nice little sculpts on the plates. This baby Stegosaurus really reminds me of Spike from The Land Before Time. I mean, literally, it's the exact same colors. And yeah, this baby looks really nice, and it's going to be a good addition to the collection of baby dinosaurs. Articulation wise, the head can go down about that far and up that far, so good poses there, and it can swivel all the way around, so you got that really nice neck articulation there. So you can get some nice little cute poses of the baby. And then after that, we got articulation in the arms here, which the arms can go up about that far and down about that far, not too much. And the hind limbs can go back about that far. It's very stiff on my figure, so if yours are stiff, just do be careful. You can go forward about that far, so pretty far. And not to mention, you got some nice muscle definition on the hind limbs as well. Make it look muscular. And then you got that useless tail articulation. The only downside to this little figure are the little tiny plates on the back of the head, and the two on the tail are not painted. It is kind of noticeable, but not too bad. Would have been nice if they had a little bit of paint on it, but it's not really going to take away from how cool this figure is. So in terms of comparisons, here is the baby Stegosaurus next to other herbivorous baby dinosaurs. Baby Brachiosaurus, baby Nasutoceratops, and the baby Ankylosaurus Bumpy. And they look really good. And next up, we're going to take a look at one of the other new pieces of this set, and that's the human figure that is included. Here we have Dr. Sarah Harding, and it's super cool to finally have a figure of this character. She's definitely a favorite of mine from the Lost World, or one of my favorites at least. And Mattel did a really good job with the overall design and look of this figure. I think it looks just like the actress who played her in the movie, and just the overall sculpt and detail and colors that Mattel gave to this figure are spot on in my opinion. It looks just like Sarah Harding from the film. And as you can see, her hair is nicely sculpted in that ponytail look. And then just the overall appearance here, same with her necklace is nicely sculpted, and same with her jacket that she's wearing, her khaki jacket. The buttons and the pockets are nicely sculpted. Looks very nice. The coat is also made of a flexible rubber, so it's very soft and bendy. The shirt and the pants have like all these faint wrinkles in it to make it a little bit more naturalistic, which looks nice. And everything is painted well too. Same with her hair. Her bow ties even painted, looks really nice. Her boots are nicely sculpted. And as I was saying, the colors are spot on this figure, and look, as I said, look really great. Yeah, just looking at her here, it's really nice to finally have a Sarah Harding figure. I never got the original one, though, again, I wasn't born when the Lost World figures were out, but it's really nice that I now have a Sarah Harding figure of my own. The articulation-wise for this figure, the head can move side to side, but not too much because her ponytail gets in the way and you don't want to break that. Her shoulders can move up and down, swivel up and down, and pivot in and out. And there's an elbow joint, and that also can turn. So you get some nice typical human action figure articulation from Mattel. And you got a swivel at the waist. The legs can pivot in and out, move back and forth. And then there's a knee joint, and that part can also swivel. So very nice posability can come from this figure, which I do plan on taking pictures eventually once we get nicer weather outside. You can even make her hold the camera, which the camera piece itself is really nice. Haven't quite taken it off yet. I might just want to keep it on, but the camera is really nicely sculpted. Looks just like her camera from the film. And again, it's a nice little movie accurate accessory to come with this figure. And I like when Mattel gives movie accurate pieces, so you can kind of complete the set itself. So yeah, everything about this figure is very spot on. We'll compare Sarah Harding with another Lost World figure from Mattel, and that's Roland Tembo, another favorite of mine. These are the only Lost World figures we have, human-wise, from Mattel for the Lost World. Hopefully we get more in the future. So everyone, that's about to wrap it up for this review. My final thoughts are that I really love this set. It's nice to get a new baby dinosaur and a new human, and it's nice to build your herds with these adult stegosaurs. So it's a really nice set and definitely worth picking up if you're a collector. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys again for the next one. Take care.